My name is Rhea Reed, and today I'll be doing an informative speech over the Texas state helmet laws. Today, every motorcycle rider is required by law under the age of 21 to be wearing a helmet. Now, with this requirement set in place, it means that no matter what weather it is, whether it be raining or 90 degrees outside, you still have to wear a helmet. And these statistics have been shown throughout the states that it's safer when there's several controversies going on around helmets. But according to Harvard Law and their studies in 2017, before the law was shortly passed, motorcycle helmets have been proven to save lives, and 1 out of every 2 crashes, a life was saved due to wearing a helmet. And having involved a head collision. Now, helmets are, if you know your way around a motorcycle or its helmets, motorcycle helmets are good for one impact and severely and strictly one impact only. There's multiple layers of padding within a helmet that it just detaches from the helmet and will stick to your head. There's been multiple incidences where helmetless riders have broken their necks or smashed their heads open because they simply weren't wearing a helmet and they weren't taking the proper precautions. But when it comes to helmets, and them only being good for one use and one use only, it makes them a very valuable and expensive resource. And many people say motorcycling is a very expensive hobby, and they are not wrong, because there is nothing between you and the asphalt like there is a car, where you're surrounded by a roll barrier or you have airbags on either side of you. A motorcycle is just you, your bike, and the road. There's nothing to protect you. And so what appears to be a $100 jacket or a $500 helmet, it's the same investment as you would have in a car. Now, with this new law that they passed in the state of Texas, it requires any rider under the age of 21 to wear a helmet up until 21. And if you are to ride without a helmet, you have to have proof of insurance that is full liability, as well as be able to prove your age. And you can be pulled over at any point in time if you're riding without a helmet. And that's just because police officer sees your helmet. With this being said, motorcycle helmets are very important, and many large colleges and universities have fought that it's controversial and they're more dangerous because you do have an additional weight on your head, and this additional weight can be dangerous because if you land wrong, that helmet can be what kills you, but it could also be the possibility of saving your life, and it's always just that 50-50 chance. Now, this controversy has been debated by Oklahoma University as well as Ohio University, and both universities have been at odds. Oklahoma, as a state itself, does not have a helmet law, and they do have a lot more requirements for their motorcyclists. They have to take 3 courses, a basic course requirement. They have to be certified in advanced riding, and then they have to have a master's rider certificate. Now, these are 3 certificates that are incredibly hard to achieve because you're learning everything about a bike in 3 days or less just for 1 certificate. Now, with this being said, the hours that you're putting into it just to be able to ride will cost you almost as much as it would for you to take a car class or just get your license in general. Now, in Oklahoma, their statistics is out of every motorcycle crash, only 1 out of 6 crashes will result in a fatal death, and these riders do not ride with helmets. So there's a large controversy regarding motorcycle helmets and their safety, and it is a very expensive hobby, but it's the safety of the rider, and really it's the rider's choice, but that's a discussion for another time.